You know that you're on an adventurous trail when it says use at your own risk. I also heard a huge crack of thunder just a second ago, so this is good. This is a good idea. Old mining road reopened by AmeriCorps. Knowing AmeriCorps, knowing that it was probably like kids in their late teens, 20s, they probably, most likely, oh yeah, they don't, they don't maintain this very much. They probably most likely just cleaned up vegetation around it. I do have a raincoat in my pack, but I'm really not concerned about the rain. I'm concerned about dying. We are pretty freaking high up now. I was looking up here and I could see, like, this is kind of like on a shelf. And that's either natural, possibly, or more likely man-made. So I can see the remains of the road just by the shape of this. That, yeah, the top of that beach broke off. I didn't put bug spray on today. By the way, if you ever do this, especially on a mountainside, make sure that there's something secure holding the branch before you climb over it. And of course, test for its own sturdiness too. You don't want it to snap and then go tumbling down the hill, especially with the weight of possibly 1,000 pounds of wood on top of you. A lot of this stuff is things I do instinctively at this point. And that's the case with a lot of guides and hiking friends. So they might not think to mention these things to you. Because I certainly don't often think to mention it to my friends either. I can see why this is a use at your own risk trail. Holy crap. Use at your own risk. Zero warning. If there was moss on this, it'd be very, very slick. There is moss on it, but there's none at the bottom part. Yep. Yeah, my mountain training. They cannot do this at the river park I've been at because the soil is all sand. There's all kinds of things you could do here. You just have to be willing to go through rocks and shit. And that's why a lot of the trails in the mountains suck. Because, like, people don't want to go through rocks. Especially not for a foot trail. So I believe, yeah, it looks like that's a fat shroom, I think. It looks like originally the mining road would have been down this way. And it was probably not so much a road as a rail. Wind's picking up. So the main reason I wanted to go on this trail is because I think it's actually going to be quicker than going back the way I came. We'll see if that's true. It's a lot more dangerous than the trail I came up if it does start storming on me. So I hope that this gamble pays off. Because it does seem like it's trying to storm, even though the weather fucking said it wouldn't. Sorry the camera's shaky, but also, like, this is what you get. You can either get steady and on the ground or upright and shaky. This is a really, really pretty trail, though. I'm enjoying this. I bet during the right seasons, you see lots of turtles and lizards up here. And probably other wildlife, like possibly bears. Like, there's a decent chance that this was already moderately cleared when AmeriCorps got to it. And the main reason is game animals, deer, bear, rabbits, whatever, are just like us. They're lazy. They're going to take the path of least resistance. So a lot of human trails are actually kept open by game. And that's probably what happened with this. I can tell by the width of it. That's almost certainly what happened. And I bet you my bet was right, and the main thing they did was just clear vegetation on it. I think probably did a few cuts and cleared some trees, but like, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm thoroughly enjoying this, and I would love for you to see how I enjoy this and whether or not I die, but it's probably smarter. See, look, someone took a tumble down there. It's probably smarter for me to put you in my pocket and focus.